gonna admire the dude with the fire, but the gangsters gonna respect the one taking that check. And will come for the neck of those who disrespect. I experience gun showers, burned by gunpowder, tears always jerk from the work of a lone coward. You know the feces in the game when that coward command power. And never go so hard that you really disgrace God. And never let a cat play around with your face card. And never go so hard that you really disgrace God. And never let a cat play around with. Hey yo, 31. Top of the game. Salute, salute, salute. We outside, man. Live and direct in the building. I figure, because I be doing, uploads, it's only right that I patch in with the people, man. So, yeah, I'm going to get turned up, patched in with the people and shit. Plus, I want to have a serious conversation, man. With the usual suspects, niggas don't know how to stay in their corner and live. You know what I mean? Stay in your corner and live, man. Stay out my way, little niggas. All right? Yeah, stay out my way, little niggas. I'm working right now. I don't got time for all that. I'm working right now. What's good? See, we got 24 in the building. I've been dying. I'm on some ball eggs and light shit. You can see my ring, and shit all loose on my fingers and shit and all that. You know what I mean? Braces and watch loose now. You know what I mean? Gotta get back in the gym and get that thing right. You know what I mean? We got 29. You come in, man. Hit my like button, man. If you're new to the channel, you know what I mean? Like, share, and subscribe, man. I want to have a conversation today, man. I want to vibe today, man. At some point, I might even open the chat up and let dudes come up, voice their opinion. No trolls allowed. We don't got time for trolling right now, man. We don't have no time for trolling, man. The children, little kids, please stay home, man. All right? You can get hurt out here, get dumb real quick out here, you heard? I'm gonna give you a few minutes to get up in here. Give you a few minutes to get up in here. Then we're gonna have a conversation, man. People punching in. Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation, man. I got another drop coming this afternoon, so I just figure, before I keep doing these drops, let me holler at the people, man. See what's going on out there. By the way, y'all, we live at multiple destinations, man. We on Facebook, we everywhere. We moving. My man was like, yo, go get a shave. I don't need none of that. You heard? I don't need none of that. That ain't what I need. What I need is a real fucking barber that's gonna keep your boy laced. You gotta go far and beyond and get a haircut these days. If you want to stay sucker free. If you don't want to be sucker free, then you go to any barber shop and run into the average day Joe Smoes, the cappers, so to speak. You know what I mean? Yeah, as y'all can see, we got a lot of those. You know what I mean? We got a lot of cappers out this piece. Got that good old Mutapo, man. Yeah, while I'm at it, man, let me issue a fair warning, man. It's fair game now, y'all. Bullets Gotti, man. You all over the comment section. You all up in the posts. No, he was a federal informant. This and that. Little kid. Ain't your mom Jamaican or something like that, man? Well, tell me, say, leave me alone, man. I'm untouchable, y'all. Ain't no informing going on over here, man. You know what I mean? Mister, if you love your son, tell him to fall back before I help him with that. You know what I mean? All that, knowing damn well your paperwork was fake. Get your ass out of here, kid. You're a little kid, man. I'm not playing with you. Last time I just got you smacked up. Next time, you ain't gonna be able to walk no more. You're gonna be alive. We ain't gonna kill you. But we gonna pop that little vertebrae in you heard? Chill out, man. You playing in troubled waters right now. Ain't nobody got time for your games, your trickery, and your falsehood. Play with me this year, and you're going in the wheelchair, kid. And because I said that, I got to pull my paperwork out for my case. That nigga don't walk no more. Stop playing with me, kid. That nigga don't walk no more. He alive. He don't walk no more. Yeah, and he testified. He upped his joint first. Got that thing put on him. Then he came to court and testified, pointing me out of court and all that. Yeah, but I have no problem with the paperwork part. I can pull my shit out. It's just, can you handle what you're about to read? That's the thing right there. All right? So all that online and stand, Fat Joe don't give a fuck about you, kid. He don't know you. They wouldn't spit on you, none of them. You'll probably be somewhere cleaning niggas' motherfucking sneakers in their car. Yo, shorty, you'll clean the car right there. Throw you a couple hours. When you finish, they probably give you like $5. Because you know them niggas are stingy. They cheap. Yeah. You know what I mean? They cheap. The niggas is cheap. So chill out playing with me, kid. Nobody ain't got time for all that, all right? Relax. Your niggas been quiet and your channel's basically been dead, so you think you're going to build a career all over again off of CK. The gig is up. You got caught in a lie already, man. You ain't a little curly head nigga from the other side. Stop playing with me, man. All right? Never pull up dudes, but you're online. Yo, he this and that. Yo, he's this and that. Chill out, kid. You don't want it. This time around, you don't want it, man. You're going to get treated the same way a gunman would get treated that's been fed. Stop playing, man. All right? But anyway, to the people, man, what's good? Let me see if I can read the chat, man. Let me go ahead. Let me do it from my phone. Let me read the chat from my phone. You know? As y'all can see, let me deal with the cloud chasing thing. As y'all can see, I came back to the internet, right? Because I was out to work. So, you know, people have careers and jobs out here. So I was out to work. I come back, all right. I go back to work for about maybe 3 more months. I come back, right? I have some personal issues, you know, that kind of, you know, had me going through some mental shit or whatever. I get around that. Because y'all know me, man. I get stronger after ether, bro. People can't break me. They can try it. They can, you know, do bullshit. Once my mind locked in, you know what? That's a done deal. That's dead. It's dead. It's done. It's over. I'm going. I'm moving, right? But now I come back, but I'm still on my positive drive. I ain't messing with nobody, minding my business. I'm talking about trending topic. This is something on NBA Youngboy, right? This because everybody, oh my God, he can't come back to the hood because they feel like, they were the NBA lookalike, by the way. They felt like he pulled up on, you know, Chopper or whatever case may be. No, I commented on that. Respectfully, he ain't bang on nobody. I ain't put out no flaws. I don't do it. You know, CK, I don't pull out flaws. I like to have what I'm doing right now. I usually do it earlier, about 6 o'clock in the morning, but I like to have my rising ground flow and talk about work, employment, growth, and development. But I'm still from the street. I've done time with niggas. All the people you hear me talking to online, Pete, all of them, I did time with these guys. Undeniable. Jose Harris, Hound Dog, his co-defendant Prince. The list goes on. I can name everybody. Papo. You know what I mean? The list goes on and on and on and on. I've been there. I was there. I was somebody respected. Let's just say he claimed he don't remember CK. And CK is not that same CK from the Bronx from OG Mac case. That dude is dead. That dude is dead. You're going to have to hold on. I'm live. That dude is dead, right? So at the end of the day, stop confusing that. He died because he was telling, I'm saying I'm live. Hold on, you're gonna have to wait, buddy. Right? So at the end of the day or whatever, right? Because he got headphones on, he not listening. And he's singing, little nigga crazy. Take the headphones off, you'll hear me. Anyway, so that dude died. Everybody from the Bronx that know those guys gonna tell you now that CK from OG Mac case, he's dead. I'm not him. His name ain't even CK. I'm Corey King. Get it? Corey King. He's not Corey King. All right? Get that. All right? Bottom line. So now at the end of the day, we gonna get to this now. Right? Rats don't do what I do. I'm outside of different corners, I'm moving around, so the so forth, I ain't hiding who I told on. All right? And I'm not addressing the rat thing. I'm just trying to show y'all how these guys like Bullets Gotti never been in jail, never shot nobody, never been shot. He's been robbed before. We saw that. Keep hopping in the comments, saying little stupid shit. Little kid. Because you's a kid, you's a baby. My little man smacked you up. You were right to the internet. CK tried to Tupac me. He tried to get me killed. You would have been dead. All right? Students shoot. They don't smack. I sent a puncher to punch on you to make you stop. Now, here you go again, coming right back at it. And as promised, any of you porch monkeys, because I can say I'm black. Yeah. You little backyard kangaroos, any of y'all get out of line, y'all going to be addressed. We don't have no sympathy or pity for those who go against the grain. And you keep trying to go against the grain. So guess what, Bullets Gotti? This ain't a vibe to the people. This is a vibe about you, nigga. All right? This time I'm bringing the smoke. Last time I forget Bullets Gotti. I'm bringing the smoke. All right? Anything y'all do, I'm on you. Anything y'all do, the sector is on you. All right? And that is zipping them included. He may not have want to get on the stage with those other guys, but he damn sure rock with me. China rock with me. Hassan rock with me. I rock with them. Harlem rock with me. Bad Vibe rock with me. I rock with them. Right? Enough of you little scraggly little dudes running around here trying to find a lane, but just never really finding your lane. You know why? There is no lane for a duck. You a duck. Go somewhere and quack. Go quack somewhere. You heard what I said in that comment, right? I told you to fall back, or I'm going to help you with that. And I meant it. All right? So anybody go against the grain, you're going to get duffed out. All right? As long as you ain't getting shot and stabbed, it's fair game. All right? Niggas get punched on every day, B. You heard? Cameron voice. All right? Sit down, man. The champion. People's champ is back. Don't you get it? Now, let me address my audience for a minute. For the people that thought I backpedaled, now I just stopped a previous video that was about to be dropped to address the young fella who gave the PSA. That's all fine and dandy. But the clock was ticking. It was ticking. It's not ticking no more. It's game time. It's on and popping right now. It was ticking on my channel, inside my chat. Not Harlem Legend chat, not China chat, not Hassan chat, not the nigga across the street chat. It was ticking in my chat. And y'all chose to go inside somebody else's chat talking about say thank you for the content. Oh, this ain't content. This ain't content. It's about time somebody exposed y'all. I wasn't paying y'all no mind. Now, y'all want me to be totally honest with y'all, with the people? I'm going to be totally honest with y'all. I've been in my bag a long time ago with Pistol Pete. This is why. Right? Because he had me protected and looking out for somebody that wasn't right. But because that was my bro, my big bro, I can say that. Because I was a little bro. Right? I found out the individual wasn't right. But because it was Pete, I looked past it and kept on pushing. Now, me and Pete both been home all these years. You walk in the yard with all these niggas who never walked the yard with you, though. Yeah, this is CK. This is Noble. This is the God Noble talking now, Pete. Maybe that'll refresh your memory of who I am. Right? You giving all these niggas they so-called flowers and never holler back at the big dog. You ain't got to put me on you. I got my own podcast. But you could at least say, yo, shout out to CK. Thank you, bro. For years of realness. That never came. So once I see this happening, and I'm hearing the KR and all the rest of this shit, and I'm like, wow. So now you got new friends. And now one time I saw him in Rooker one time. Man, I got my entourage too. We move, we come do whatever. Our eyes lock. He smiled. I see the gold teeth on. He smiled. Only problem is you ain't keep it cute, Pete. You ain't keep it cute, nigga. You know what I mean? You supposed to keep it cute, nigga. Yo, CK, what up, my nigga? And embrace the nigga. Gave a nigga a hug. Let a nigga know you remember behind the wall, man. But I never attacked y'all. You know me by now. I wouldn't have came at you like that. I'm not really coming at you right now. It's Fat Boy I'm on right now. Right? And this live ain't even about that. This live was about addressing this little young sucker, bisexual little kid called Bullets Gotti. That little dude. All right? But to the audience, I owe y'all an explanation, right? Because regardless of what, I went away, I left, I came back, and you guys supported me. We got 136 in the building. Tap the like button, right? And y'all supported me, right? Shout out to Mikey B. The other day. Even now, I can't really see the chat. I meant to go on my phone and look at the chat. Shout out to Mikey B. For blessing the super chat and all that. Shout out to everybody that hit that panel to show support, but also to let them know it ain't all what it seems, man. We stick together, man. All right. Shout out to Star from the Star Report. I seen that power fish you gave me, right? And most importantly, shout out to Choke No Joke for the follow-up. Even though I wouldn't have got that kiss. It ain't kiss for it. I don't really kiss understand the dynamics of what's been taking place right in his face. Yeah. See, we had beef with Latin Kings and Nietas. Nietas had beef with us and the Muslims, and then we had beef with the Muslims, and back and forth. Those were gang fights. And I continue to explain y'all, it wasn't black and Spanish. It was black gang mixed with Spanish guys. It was Spanish gangs mixed with black guys. Because, yeah, you got some black Nietas moving around here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. It was gangs. It wasn't black on Spanish. But Pete made it clear he went to the yard, allegedly, and started stabbing all the blacks. A movie that wasn't here, Afro did that. Still, I ain't say nothing. Why? I'm not here to clout chase, nigga. I'm liver than Pete. Pete don't have a bigger name than me. He's only known in his neighborhood in the Bronx, Trinity Avenue and all that. He's not well known in every state. They ain't start knowing who he was until he started traveling around with Terror Squad. I've been who I was before Blood. You understand what I'm saying? So I can never be a chout. I can never be a clout chaser. However, it's early in the morning. I just got through. You can see I'm trying to trim up a little bit and all that. I'm trying to get back in the gym. Okay, they got to duff a sucker out. Because I'm not, let me stop right there. To all my people that's been tearing my phone up, concerned about me reverting to who I was as a kid. I appreciate y'all. I got y'all, but nah, I ain't letting these suckers trick me off the street. I'll fuck one of them up or 2 or 3 of them up. Yeah, I do that. But ain't no gun busting going on. But I appreciate your concern and stuff like that. All right? We was called out to the wonderful world. He didn't say bring your gun. All right? But he said come out to the wonderful world. So I'm going to come out there probably 10,000 strong to remind them of just who I am. Yeah, you heard me. 10,000 strong. Just to remind y'all of who I am. And that 10,000, guess what you're going to see? You're going to see Puerto Ricans. You're going to see Dominicans. You're going to see Cubans, Colombians, blacks. You're going to see it all. You know why? We don't discriminate over here, bro. All right? Bottom line. All right? Now, all you do that's whispering in the background, yeah, you gang niggas, the old niggas. Not the young boy. I love my young boys. But the old niggas. Let me tell you something, right? Technically, by right, it should be no non-trade gangsters. And I'm not banging on the Billies. I'm banging on the fact that OG Mac paperwork was correct. It was real. Me being the founder, I got touched. I touched the nigga as he touched me, so we touched each other, right? Shout out to Benji. I don't hate that boy. He was being a loyal soldier. He just lost a battle. He didn't lose the war because the war's still going on. You know what I mean? And he reached out to me. You know what I mean? I reached back and heard him talk to me when we vibe or whatever. He's welcome to join the war on this side, where the true living is at, where we stand up on morals and principles. You understand what I'm saying? But for you dude, the top layer of GKB that talk with the exception of RoboJess, sit down and have many seats, niggas. I'm tired of hearing your talk too. So yeah, I'm on your too. Because if the roles would have been reversed with CK, we would have annihilated non-trade gangsters. Annihilated it. And anybody else that supported trying to bury that man paperwork. Yeah. So now here's the punch. The hook, line, and sinker. Because J-Rock is my family. Shout out to the family. I ain't going to say their name from my default green. Right? People know who I'm talking about, the ones that matter. Right? Shout out to old man Toro. Somebody told me yesterday Toro's in the wheelchair. Toro, I don't know what happened, but get well, baby. Right? You know, may the old man, yeah, the Rat Hunter, the old man. I ain't gonna say his name over here, but may he rest in peace. I heard he passed away. Right? But I got those Rat Hunter principles from Pistol P. And then Boogeyman became my best friend. Yeah, because he's one of the baby butts. And I was underpeating him a baby. So I got the Rat Hunter principle from P. Yeah, go figure that out. Yeah. So I see him not living according to the shit he told me why they do what they do. He not keeping it 100. That Eddie Ednam told him he had to take his show on the road and he wasn't Rat Hunter. He started KAR. No disrespect to KAR. Salute those guys. But there's a few things you guys that's following now, that following that mill trade and all that, don't know. It was a lot of dudes that supported and helped y'all become structured before that man came home. Yeah. Again, ain't nobody hurting over here. We good over here. Yeah, we good over here. But a little acknowledgement, and also, it doesn't matter if a nigga got the bag or not, you have to control your puppy, because Joe's a puppy. So you got to control your puppy. I ain't going to go too deep into it. I got another video dropping at 12 noon. So for all the people who accuse me of backpedaling, I'm not backpedaling. I was going to fall back. Yeah. 5 mics hit me up. I was falling back. He'll tell you, CK was going to fall back. But then dudes didn't know how to shut up. And I started hearing shit like niggas think that they bullying. They say they bullies. Well, they sent a comment out there about somebody better fall back. Fuck y'all niggas, man. Don't you get it? Don't you get it? This shit is psychodrama over here, homie. That's why I stay so humble and peaceful, because I know who I am. I don't gotta scream to me, yo, I'm a gangster, or I'm this. I'm him. I'm him in every state, every situation, every block, every destination. Yeah. At one point, I used to be bad to the bone. Now I'm as a dude basically, maturing with time, but I'm still who I am. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't letting you dudes, you punks, tell me what I can and what can't do. What you should have did, what Pete should have did was say, you know what? Yo, he's the real one, Joe. Let me reach out to him. And they could have said, yo, you know what? I was talking about so-and-so. My bad, my dude. And guess what happened? I shut up. I walk away and get back to what I was doing. I'm getting ready to go to a network with that all what's going on already. Yeah, I'm going viral. Yeah, I'm in the 200,000s right now of views and all that. Yeah, I'm going viral off you niggas' ass. Yeah, I'm doing that. But that wasn't the prescribed plan. It was going to happen anyway. You know why? Because it's for me. You see the difference? It's for me. All right? Every time I pick up a plate of food I'm getting ready to eat, you know what I say? And I got none to sell. But you know what I say? I say what my mama taught me to say. I say grace. Yeah, I close my eyes and I say, oh, Heavenly Father, I thank you for providing this food, even though I understand that the Son of Man is God. You know why? The elders always know what's best, and always showing grace and gratitude. It's always something promising. Why? It brings good karma. But when you never say thank you to the people that support you, you know what happened? You get me. I'm talking to you, Joey Crack. I'm talking to you now. You get me when you tell a bunch of innocent black men to suck your private parts because you woke up and felt like it was the thing to do. And I'm in that sector. Now I'm explaining to all my people and flappers that's on here, because I'm in all the destinations right now. Yeah, we on Facebook and all that. We global right now. All right. So, which is a perk for me getting ready to go to a network. Right? Your boys better hurry up. When I start dropping these hardcore facts, it's going to lower that stock. I don't care if you on Netflix or where you at. It's going to lower that stock, baby. Yeah, we ain't just talking about a whole bunch of hot air. We talking about politics. I do know numbers. All right? And you don't need my kind of problem right now. All right? So this is what's going on, flappers, all my people out that's concerned. Out of the blue, Fat Joe, yeah, it's a king. He been a king for a couple years out in that sector, the dirty sector. Who out of Flapper can call me dirty? Whoever ever seen me dirty? But he wanted the king, so he got the king. Right? And now, he got his little jewelry, this and that, So who you talking about? Even me or Hassan Campbell? Because we the one that really be on that flashy shit. But it wasn't because he said that. That's cool. That's trolling. That's legal right there in this game. This is a sport right here. Right? The internet, YouTube is a sport. Instagram is a sport, and it's called trolling. But when you come out of left field and say, yo, this is Fat Joe now. Racist ass Fat Joe. Yo, F all y'all niggas, suck my... But he called the section out first. And he was talking about the king that run it. So when he did it, not only did I bang on him, but then I made the roll call for my people, and they all popped in and show him, yeah, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm the king. But guess what happens now? If Harlem do the same thing, we pop out. You know why? He's a king. You see how that work? We all kings over here, homie. So you got the whole game twisted.
So I put the roll call out, and everybody showed up. Even Choke, no joke. And me and Choke, I trolled him one time. I ain't gonna lie to him. I crowd chased Choke, but not to disrespect him, to try to challenge him into asking me questions so I can answer him and then mess him up to be like, oh shit, how you know that shit? You know what I mean? Choke a good dude. I just wanted to troll him. Then one day he was doing the walk challenge, but then acknowledge me as being the founder of the walk challenge. So I got at him about that. Always respectful for Choke. Never disrespect to that man. I got respect for that man. Right? Just to clarify that. But this is why you're here Corey hooping and hollering again. This is why you're hearing me this close to punching something now. But I ain't gonna do it. You know why? I've been free too long. You know? I've been getting money too long. You know? I'm gonna specify I've been getting money too long. Because I was told I didn't have nothing. You know, so I'm being King Petty to her too. Yeah. You know what I mean? Don't be the next one on the Summer Jam stage, lady. You know what I mean? That's how that go. But the channel's going to a network way before all this. So when you see it after February 1st, don't let them claim, he clouds his way. Where's my contract? I got the contract right here. I signed the contract way before he said that stupid shit. But you know, everybody else was like, oh, shit, Joe said that. You know I'm going to say something. You know why? We ain't scared of these niggas, man. Your niggas is about this big. My team is this big. We just don't start trouble. You know what I mean? We into having parties. And by the way, shout out to Patio. I see you at the party because I'm in the building. You know what I mean? You see 10,000 gorillas, it's okay. They came to party with me. You heard? We gonna slip and slide and get that thing on. You know what I mean? But as far as that, we ain't scared of these people out here, man. And Fat Joe, you've been doing it for a very long time. I didn't say anything. And dudes in your clique been fronting for a very long time. Why? Because I'm not your concern. You're not my concern. I'm not the jealous type. I do what I do. I do like I do it for TV, homie. You know what I mean? But when y'all start talking about putting Puerto Rican flags in the middle of the yard and you're stabbing all the blacks up, that was a lie. Boring. Then you come up and say, all you niggas, you ain't saying all my niggas with the Z, you said all you niggers suck my what? Okay, let's talk about how y'all preach rat hunting and y'all got people amongst your clique that's been told. I protected one of them for a very long time until I found out he was telling them, guess what? Old man Peter Monsanto told me, yo, get away from that kid. What? He dirty. Then it started coming out. Yeah, I was going to tell you, big bro, but I want you to get mad at me. Yeah, he ain't right. He told on half my block and some other people. So I guess it's who you are in order for a dude to call you a rat. Is that what it is? Believe me, if I was a rat, my hood would have been kicked me to the curb, homie. We don't do that. And I got co-defendants from my hood. But one just passed away, may he rest in peace. But I got co-defendants that run around gonna tell you, well, him, he don't even want to talk when we get to the precinct. He get to the precinct and he start making niggas get off the bench and go to sleep. Because there's nothing to talk about. You lock me up. You know what that mean? I shouldn't have to tell you my name. I don't want to do none of that. You lock me up, right? You said my name, you lock me up. Do your paperwork, dog. Wake me up when the fucking bus get here. Now I slide everybody off the bench. Woo! Yeah. Seaborn got my shit that nice that I beat shit up. Yeah. Seaborn, Eric Tweedy. I was taught by the best. Whip. You know what I mean? So I slide shit up the bench and I go to sleep until the central booking bus come and I go in the bus quietly, humbly, get the central booking, see the probation people for the probation report, address, job, so on and so forth, and go to court. Either I get out, I get bailed out, or I'm doing time my whole life. Even as a juvenile, all right? So I don't got to justify nothing, but we can't have a paperwork party. I have no problem pulling my paperwork out. That's only for good bullets guy, you know, the little 4 or 5 dude. I heard, you heard wrong, nigga. I'm from the heart of motherfucking Brook. I'm from Flatbush, nigga. We don't do that. We don't sit down and aim, all right? The little kids, stay back in your lane, man. All right, because the next time you get out of line with me, anything about rap, punk, whatever, I'm going to permanently sit you down. I'm not going to kill you. But I'm going to make sure you can't never walk again in your life. Stop playing with me, all right? Where you from? Bushwick? You want them little dirty Bushwick niggas, son? Get out of here with that shit, all right? So that's my explanation to my people because I owe you that much. And I already know my family. Why? Oh, man, getting Corey started. I got control, yo. I ain't getting all crazy. Still crazy, Corey, but not that crazy or stupid enough to throw my freedom away. I got a lot of promising things going on. And at some point, for the viewers that don't know me, but it's like my content, I have to fall back and go back into my lane where I'm always at because I don't know if I can bring this to Apple TV and Amazon and they're doing this. So before my shit start, I'm going to ride on these niggas' ass. I got it. I got you boys pinned down right now. And Pistol Pete know it. He know I got y'all pinned down. He know I'm riding that Geo Prism like this right there, old school style. You know what I mean? I ain't even got hip hop. I got Marvin Gaye playing. Let's get it on. Cause I was waiting for the moment for one of you niggas to violate and give me a reason to smack the taste out your mouth. All because of Fat Joe. He been doing it for a long period of time. Right, Joey Crack? Since you've been doing it for a long time. Disrespecting black people. Yeah. Look what you did to TA. What you did to TA. This dude was Richard. He's supposed to be one of your day ones, but you flipped on him. You knew Cuban Link was Pun best friend. That was his little man. And that man got a scar just like me on his face at your hands. His blood is on your hands. And if Pun was alive, you know Pun would have never allowed that. It may have been a conversation. Somebody could have shot 5 because Pun was with the shits, though. He was tougher than you, way tougher than you. Pun was running down with oops and all that. I heard that story before it went to the internet. I thought it was a lie. Right? They ain't kidding that Who Kid, and then Who Kid said it itself. I mean, shout out to Pun. Rest in peace, brother. You know? Hope your soul is resting easy, brother. You know? Never wanted to do. You come around Pun, he was like DMX. Yo, what block you from? All right, yo, bet. Yo, we going over here. Yo, pull up. You can rock with us. Yeah. Pun never forgot where he came from. Pun could meet a total stranger in the street and have a conversation with him. Yeah, he does that. But he did that. Just like Big. Big was a people person. These are our heroes. These are our rappers right here that we respect. We don't respect a person that was getting bullied when he was a kid, that you get a little money, change your whole status. We know Pistol Pete was protecting you as a kid, bro. And I still respect Pete. But I don't respect his politics. I lost respect for his politics. He was definitely a gangster. He wasn't no punk. But that wasn't his movie where he put the flag in the yard and all that. And to keep it 10 toes, the beef didn't even start with regular black people. It started with the Muslims. The Afro lost his mind and just went crazy on everything moving. Him and the people that was running with him. And it wasn't just hitting black people because he had a couple of blacks that was moving with Afro. If you're going to tell the story right. At least. Don't claim a whole movie. You could be there in the whole thing. But don't make it seem like it was just an all-out lash out against blacks when there was some blacks moving with y'all. All right? And when you moved, Afro did that. You came outside, I don't even know if you hit something. I don't know. I'm not going to say you didn't because I don't want to be a liar. But I know for a fact that wasn't your movie, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real, man. You're going to stop all this capping, man. This would have never happened if Joe would have kept his big fat mouth closed, man. You know what I mean? You're over there, the dirty sector. I'm not from the dirty, I'm from the dark side. Nigga. I'm from the dark sector, first of all. Right? That's the first thing, right? Hassan started saying the dirty sector when he was fucking with Schemo and all of them. They kept fucking with him, so he started attacking them back. Remember he said Scheme to like somebody ugly aunt and all that? We was cracking up. That period right there is when Hassan labeled it the dirty sector. of YouTube. All right? Y'all dudes get money and think y'all above the streets. Then you can look down on people. Every time I come to my hood, they praise me, but I praise them too. Why? It's no Corey King without Woodruff Avenue. No Corey King without Tilden and Lot, without Crook Avenue. It's no Corey King without Caton Avenue, without Ocean Avenue. You understand what I'm saying? And on every block I name, I have friends that know me intimately, like a brother knows a brother, and they're going to tell you, that dude right there, tough as nails, but soft as babysit when it comes to his heart. My heart is my weakness. All right? But every time I got a bag, that's what I did. Brought it back to the hood. I bought property that I stayed in here and there, and my friends lived in my property for about 8-9 years. Yeah, it's all facts. For 8-9 years, my friends lived in the house. I would come check on them. If they was kind of tight, I'd break bread, your hair, boom, I just came up, and be gone again. Yeah, for about 7-8 years. Because I wasn't raised to let my friends suffer. See, the block we came on, I would come from upstairs, go to the next building, C-Bone, ask Mama Love if we can get some flour. I'll go next door. Just to Stacy telling them, hey, Stacy, my mom would get back there and we hungry. And Stacy would go in the kitchen and cook for us. And Beverly and all of them. There was a bunch of girls, sisters and cousins. And they would go cook for us and bring us food. We was little niggas. They would bring us food. Y'all good? You still hungry, little? Cause I was always their favorite. I would be over there. Stacy and follow them everywhere, sit ball with them and shit. Corey, you good? You want some more? And this is why nobody can ever harm these women. I better find out about disrespecting these women. C-Bone, Sister Keisha, all of them. Aunt Donna, all of them. I will find out somebody disrespect them. That shit is lights out. We don't even, it's no conversation, no squash, none of that. This is how we give it up. You know why? You can't forget who take care of you. And that's why I'm forever loved in my hood, and you can't go back to yours. All right? So I'm giving this spill live and direct. You know what that mean? Ain't no edits, homie. This shit is what it's supposed to be, man. All right? So now, please allow me to go back in my box, shut up, and just get my bag, man. No more Frank standing, black people. All right? No more empty threats about what's going to happen if somebody do something. Nigga, bring that shit, nigga. Yeah. I'm acting the young boy for 5 minutes. We living to die. What you gonna do? Nothing but stay a rapper, nigga. Shut up with that shit. Cause you ain't gonna lose all the millions. You know what I mean? So I might let you punch me, fall out and sue your bitch ass. Nigga, after I beat you up though. I just want you to throw the first string. And I'm gonna bust your ass, and then I'm gonna turn around and sue you. Girl, you gonna put the police on me, and I bring the wrath of motherfucking dog. All right? So stop all this online capping and don't ever tell another man to suck your private parts, man. If you wouldn't have did that, you wouldn't have heard a peep out of me. You know why? You don't have nothing that impresses me, man. I got the same Rolexes, the same APs y'all got, the same Breitlings. Yeah, the same motherfucking the same fucking chains, Cuban chains, the same diamonds. I have the same thing y'all have. I'm not a clout chaser. I'm not a jealous nigga. All right? So that's to my people why y'all heard me go off the way I've been going off the last couple of days. And I've been getting them numbers up, by the way. All right? Yeah, it's a couple 100,000 views moving around this motherfucker. All right? So if y'all gonna keep pushing and not say, you know what, my bad, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna keep running it. I'm gonna tell the truth while I'm doing it. See the difference? Truth is undisputed. Once I put it out there, I can't take it back. All right? The clock didn't tick. Ain't no more ticking talk. It's game time. Unless niggas they say, you know what? Hit that man phone and tell that man my bad. Because you did bad, Joe. For you to be in a position you in life right now, how dare you look down on the less fortunate. These niggas is out here trying to grind. Kissy, yo, let them get their bag. Kaden Kiss told you 3 times, leave them alone, let them get their bag. But instead of you just saying what you said, you start describing the king and how long he been the king for. And you got to be talking about me and Hassan, right? It's only me and Hassan that's been on YouTube longer than everybody. Yeah. Before China, everybody. It was me, Hassan, and Schemo. Scheme team since 2000. Yeah, so when you start describing how long a king, and you talk about Hassan, guess what? I'm going to take his beef anyway. Y'all ain't not, you can't attack nobody over here. I think we showed y'all that. Right? I said what I said to you, man. Let me tell you what I said to you. Nigga, you know me since you was a kid. Right? I didn't take lightly when you wanted me to get involved with you and boxing ball shit. You screamed on me in front of a room full of white people, all that. You know what I did? I said, nigga, you know better than this, and I walked away. Why? I don't flip on my friends, man. But now you calling dudes from this sector again, whole ass niggas getting at Jim Jones. I said something to Jim Jones about the gatekeeping thing. So are you talking to me? Nigga, you got my phone number, Mano. I can go on the phone and show your name, Mano. All right? We got each other phone number. You could have called me and said, oh, like, yo, chill out. Yo, CK, fall back with that. You know how to fall back. But I actually fell back anyway. I just told him, yo, don't talk that gatekeeping shit. All right? So I'm going to need you to put some respect on this motherfucking sector over here, man. Now, I'm speaking for everybody. I don't care how much Hassan don't talk to Zip, how much Zip don't talk to motherfucking China. I'm talking for all of them. All the above. All right? Hey, yo, big dog, I got your first assignment, your first mission. Bullets Gotti must go. Anybody see Bullets Gotti on that podcast? I need all my trolls and Troll Nation and all that. I need y'all to get inside his trap and disrupt that shit. Big homie call. That's what we doing now, all right? With that said, I'm out of here, man. It's time to feed the motherfucking wolves, nigga. Salute. And you know my slogan. Groceries sell more than dope, man. I was going to bring people up, but I ain't in the mood for that right now. Right now, I'm tight, man. I ain't tight. I'm hangry. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all, though.